Okay, in this tutorial we're going to look at one of the exercise for abstract classes. So the first thing we need to do is identify classes. We have a triangle, circle, rectangle, and then triangle has 3 sides, like 1, 2, 3, and then base and color. Also we have one Boolean value. Circle has a radius and color, and again Boolean value for field. So let me underline this. The other one as well. So rectangle we have height, width, and color, and then field. And then we can write the program. Then using constructor display everything. Okay. So next step is we need to identify whether we can use this inheritance so that we can reuse what we have. For example, here compute area and then parameter of geometric objects. So we are looking at area and parameter of triangle, circle, and rectangle. Also, we have property called color, field, happen to appear in the triangle, and then circle and rectangle. That consists with two data field and then 2 methods at least. So we can have a geometric object as a superclass. That has color, and then field, which is Boolean, and then 2 methods, getArea, and then getPerimeter, both double value. So I'm simplifying UML class diagram. Setters and getters are obvious, so I'm not going to write it down. We have a 2 data field. There should be a 2 setters that correspond with the color and field. Okay. And constructor seems obvious, so I will skip. So here, triangle class. We are going to focus on 3 sides. I will say side 1, double, side 2 and 3, and double. Base of a triangle is actually same as a side 3, but let me just separate. And the color and field, we are going to extend geometry objects, so we don't have to have it here. So again, simplify UML class diagram, class name, for data field, and the next one is circle. And we have a double, okay. There is only one at the moment. So one class diagram for circle. Let's go to move a bit more, okay, make it more space. Extend geometry object. Then we move to rectangle. Rectangle has height and then width, both of them double. Extend geometric object. Next idea is, do we need to consider geometric object as abstract class or not? So if you look at getArea, getPerimeter should be overwritten by subclasses, then that should be abstract class so that we can have abstract methods. So we can say geometric object becomes abstract class, has to be italic. Then these two methods we can declare as abstract methods. That means they must be implemented in our subclasses. That way we can simplify our implementations, basically saying getArea of a triangle and circle and rectangle, and getPerimeter of triangle, circle, rectangle. It should be up to those geometric objects. That's the idea of using abstract class as a superclass, so that we can enforce certain guidelines to subclasses. That's abstract methods. Once we have abstract methods, inside the subclasses, we have to implement getArea and getPerimeter methods. So maybe I can write it down here to make it clear. Okay, let's create a project. Okay, the first class we need to create is geometry object. We make it as abstract. Then add two properties. One is color, one is field. So let's change to color. That's okay. Next one is field. Then we need two abstract methods. Let me add a constructor first, okay? And both of them, okay? So we have a data field, two constructor, setters and getters. Now I'm going to add two abstract methods. Public abstract return type supposed to be double. getArea. Again, double getPerimeter. No implementation, so semicolon. So we have two abstract methods in our superclass. Okay. Next is triangle as a subclass of geometric object. We have three sides, so I will say side 1, 2, 3, all double. Next one is base, which is actually same as a size 3, but just let me repeat. So that it will be more simplified, okay? One more to go, height. Again, double. So we have 5 properties. Extend geometric object. It means that we have to implement 2 abstract methods belongs to superclass. Here for area, we can say return base multiplied by height. Here next one, return basically side 1 plus side 2 and 3. Let me add a constructor. Just click generate default constructor. Now we are going to have a constructor with super for color and field and all of them. Here I just don't like the way it's up here. I like to have the color and field that belongs to super. So I like to keep it at the beginning. And then rest of them belongs to subclass. So it makes more sense to me logically. Then let me add one more called toString. Okay. Include super toString. So we can print color of object and then field. Next one, we are going to move to circle. Property radius. Supposed to be double. We are going to do the same thing, extend geometric object. Then we implement 2 abstract methods. Okay. Let me add a default constructor with a super, and then current one. Again, let me adjust it. Color and fill and radius, I like to keep it at the end because it belongs to subclass. Okay. getArea for circle. This radius multiply by radius, and then pi, which is mass.pi. That's the constants. Next one, return to multiply by radius and multiply by pi as well. Again, one more to string, and then super to string. Please try a rectangle. It's exactly the same. You need width and height, two properties. Okay. Height and double. Now we're going to extend geometric object. Then implement two abstract methods. Area is width multiplied by height. getPerimeter 2 times width plus height, because there are two sides of height and width. Constructor default constructor with super, color and fill, and all of them. Again, like to change width and height at the end. So that it appear in order. Okay. Okay, hang on. To string. Super to string, so that we can print what's inside the super class object. And here we miss one to string. Okay. Straightforward. Let's construct three objects using polymorphism. If you remember, it's saying that super type can refer to subtype. So we can say geometry object, triangle, new, triangle. So we construct the triangle object using second constructor. So we have a color and fill, side 1, 2, 3, and base and height. So blue true to side 3, Let me check. Okay, that's supposed to be Boolean type. Okay. Boolean, let me go here. Boolean, follow warnings. Okay, Boolean. That's supposed to be Boolean too. You need to go through triangle, circle, and rectangle because we invoke the superclass constructor. So this seems okay, but we have to check with the triangle. And not that one, triangle. Yeah, that's correct. We have to change this one as well. Reunion. Go to circle. Here too, Boolean. Again, Boolean here too. Seems okay now. Okay. So it's okay now. Let me continue. Geometry object and then circle. Same story. 1, 2, 3 parameter. Color. Orange true. Radius 10.0. I think GO. EO, okay. Rectangle. No color, false. Let's say width and height. Okay, 10.0, 10.0. So we have three objects using constructors. Last one say display all geometric objects. So I will say display geometric object, parameter, triangle, and then circle, rectangle, and so on. So public static void display geometric object. Then I'm going to use a polymorphism. Geometry object refers to subtype. Happen to be object that may refers to triangle, circle, rectangle in order. Okay. That's the idea of overloading method, isn't it? So we have blue, orange, no color. Okay, everything shows a triangle, circle, rectangle. Seems correct, except one thing. Triangle here seems okay. We need to get area and then get parameter. So I will just say here area and then object. That object may refer to triangle at the beginning when you pass the triangle. So we can say object dot get area. And then we can also say parameter object dot get parameter. So when you pass the triangle object, that object refers to triangle. When you pass circle, it may refer to circle, and so on. So we have area for triangle, area for circle, and then rectangle. So let me change one here, comma, make it clear. Maybe not this one, go up. For rectangle, let me change, set color. If we say pink, for example, you can change the value of rectangle object using superclass methods, something you already know. Pink and then true. So if you use an abstract superclass, you can simplify implementation for two abstract methods that has the same behavior for all subclasses. We are referring to here getArea and getPerimeter. Then when you extend superclass, happen to be abstract class, you must implement two abstract methods belongs to superclass. So here, let me just say override abstract methods of superclass. Of course, we are looking at geometry object. So copy paste it here. Again, actual implementation is up to subclasses. So this way we can simplify our implementation if you use abstract methods. That's all. Thank you.